Hello, everyone. I hope the audio quality is good. I'll check it in a second. Testing, testing. All right, looks like it's going good. Let me see what's going on now. All right. Let's see. All right, I'm nice and done. Let me just post on Discord. Okay. Wow, it feels like it's been so long. All right, well, it's been a while. I've been a little bit busy, especially last weekend when I went to the Lone Star Cares convention. I got some fish. I hung out with a bunch of cool people. It was pretty fun. I have been working on a lot of things. Planning on changing a lot of my stuff with some new things to come. And basically, I've just been hanging out, not feeling the greatest. I have my issues, with mental health and physical health. So it's been a time with it getting warmer. So I hope now that I'm feeling a bit better and I have a bunch of new plans and things I want to share that I can get back into the groove of things. So got a bunch of new books. I'd love to read and share with y'all on Wednesdays again. Um, Plenty of things to talk about here on Sundays. So, this isn't going to be like a super long live stream. It's just basically like, hey, I'm still alive. And I know it's late for a lot of people that typically watch. Um, I don't want to take up much of y'all's time. So, let's get into it. Um, Last weekend, I went to the Lone Star Cares convention. It was, um, I had a good time. I got to hang out with Vibes again, and I got to meet new local Austin, and I met a bunch of new people, talked to a lot of great people. I did buy 3 types of killifish while I was there, and I'm planning to get more into that. It was a long trip for me. It wiped me out pretty much this whole week coming back. I did take the bus, which was 5 hours and not very comfortable, of course. Just real rough. And then I got a motel, which wasn't the most nice hotel in the world. And the convention could have been organized a bit better, but it wasn't the worst thing I've ever been to. Again, the people that I met there and talked to were really the highlight of it, so it didn't really much matter to me. Um, all the little talks that I went to were really cool. Um, yeah, it was just all around a pretty good time. Let's see. Hi, Mike. How are you tonight? Just talking about how I went to the Lone Star Cares convention last week, and it was pretty good. I got to meet a lot of new people. A lot of them local. Um, a lot of them not local too. You got feedback on your microphone. Oh no, let me check. Okay, is it better now? I hope it's better now. Let me check. It on my end it sounds better. I'm not sure. Okay. Yep, you're good. Okay, great. Let's see. Um well, you can see here that you can see some of my ghost shrimps hanging out in their quarantine. In the background, you can see some of my um, what are they? Cardinal tetras. Um, excuse me. They're doing pretty good. I'm about to upgrade them. I gotta get a whole new giant tank to hang out in. Yeah. Well, at the end, I'll tell you my big plans and some how do you call it? The big reveal on me changing my fish living room, actually. Um, I'll tell you all the plans about that in a little bit. Let's see. Not bad. All right. I know I was going to see if I could get this in color real quick. So I'm a little bit worried about these ghost shrimp, you know. See if switching over to color is any better. It's a little more blurry, but yeah, it's definitely in color now. So that should be good for now. Um, as you can see, the shrimps are an interesting color. They are kind of greenish blue, definitely more blue in person. We got some older shrimps in here. You can see the beautiful colors of the background tank, which is the cardinal tetras. They really like that corner of the tank because they like watching the shrimps. I think that they would like to snack on them, but these shrimps are in quarantine. They might have a bacterial infection. It might be from what they're eating. I know that I'm feeding them the Hikari crab pellets, and they have like a light amount of copper in them that might not be agreeing with them. So I'm going to harvest some hair algae to give them and see if that helps. When I was getting them, a couple of these guys did snack on the floor. So if there are some injured ones, we know why. Where did you get your cardinals from? I got them from Houston Aquarium Warehouse. And these are amazing cardinals. They came in, they quarantined them for a while. And basically, I put them into this tank. There was nothing else in the tank. And hold on one second. No, not at all any copper. Oh yeah, so the Cardinals, back to them. When I got them, they were extremely healthy and small. And I have had absolutely no problems with them. So I highly, highly recommend getting Tetras there. They are wild caught. They are doing fine. No, not at all any copper. All shrimp food has copper in it. Come on. Yeah. A trace amount of copper is needed for crustacean life. It does have trace amounts of copper. It is crab food. It has more calcium than the shrimp food does. But other than that, they are pretty much the same. And I can bring that up 1 second. Crab cuisine. Pull up. Let me just make sure. Okay, Hakari crab cuisine. This is on the Aquarium Co-op page. Ingredients: fish meal, flaked corn, rice bran, wheat flour, soybean. Blah 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 blah. But as we can see, let's see here. Copper sulfate. And then we can do Akari shrimp cuisine. And we can see here copper sulfate. So, like I said, shrimp, which I don't feed, and crab, which I do feed, they both have the trace amounts of copper. Copper sulfate and copper sulfate, right? So as we can see, I feed it because where is it? Copper minimum. Again, shrimp cuisine. And then, you know, this just has, this one, crab cuisine has calcium minimum is 0.7. And this one doesn't. It's just so weird. Like this one has it the copper and then this one doesn't. You know? Weird. But, yeah, I just don't know if it's just something in the formula or what's going on. But yeah. Definitely weird. I got told by a couple people it could be a bacterial infection. It could be from what they're eating. It could be their age. Um, some people on the internet say they just kind of do this. So definitely keeping them in quarantine for a while. And I'll fish out some of the hair algae and see if they like that. Because apparently they do eat hair algae from what I'm hearing on the internet. So I will pop some in and see if they like that. And, well, I went to the Lone Star Cares convention. I think I've said this like 6 times now, but it was pretty cool. I liked it. I got some stuff. I got 3 different types of killifish. Um, I got some shirts. I got some. I got a killifish cup. Just odds and ends stuff. No, come in 3G. Hello. We're hanging out. I'm thinking next week I'll kind of go over everything that I got. Maybe I'll make it a short instead, actually. I'll make a short video, like a YouTube short, about everything that I got at the convention, including the killifishes, because those are cool. They're currently in quarantine, so they're not in the most beautiful of setups, But we we do what we can with what we got. I feel like I haven't been live, like talking in so long. I missed everyone. Yeah, it looks like um my last talking video was oopsies May 22nd. So literally a month ago exactly. Good news, I convinced the wife on vacation to let me expand the business. I'm going up to 19 total tanks. That is amazing. We love that. I Stream Elements is a little bit late, but thank you, Stream Elements. Got the notification on YouTube so long ago now. Yeah. Welcome, Lunch and Salty. Um, thank you to Jeff for dropping the link. Uh, thank you for coming in. We're just chilling. These are my cardinal tetras and my ghost shrimps. Welcome in, Kopi. Um, let's see. Ghost shrimps are acting funny. You can kind of see that they're like tinted blue green in color. I like how you can see their shadows on the tank behind them. But yeah, let me see. I'd like to see if I can show you some of the killifish. I don't know how well that will work. Let me see what I can do. I'm still here. Just Hi, Skull. Welcome in. Just trying to see if I can't get y'all some eyes on a little sneak peek of the killifish I got. At least one of them have to be accessible, you know? Let me see what I can do. You might not be able to hear me when I'm over there, but we'll see. Let's see. What are these? Gabinons. All right, let's see. It's going to be a little weird. But, just give me 1 second. Oopsies. Hold on 1 second. Welcome in, Jeff. Thank you for dropping the link in your chat. Welcome in, Ben and Debs. I'm just trying to get up this crooked killifish tank. It is definitely a little weird, but we are trying. These are, as you can see, it's kind of hiding behind this mop. These are my, it's a pair. Small echo. I don't, it's just being weird. These are, I'm just going to type in the chat. There we go. These, the name that I just dropped in chat. That's what they are. They're acting a little shy, but that is okay. They are definitely hanging out. I mean, after everything they went through at the convention, I'm just happy they're alive. Nope, you can see one in the back pretty well. I know it's a little weird because it's like tipped over. Let's see. Is there a way for me? Nope, that one's up there. That's good that the echo went away. I don't know what was going on there. I think it might be because I'm using my phone, not my phone, my laptop, microphone. It might be doing something weird. I'm not sure. I know that for a while I did have a lot of technical issues I was working through. So that it just might be one of those. I don't know. But for anybody that is just joining, last weekend I went to the Lone Star Cares Convention where I got these killifish that we're looking at right now, and two more types that are currently in quarantine. I got a trio and three pairs. Fortunately, one of the pairs, I got two of the same pairs, and the male isn't doing so hot. So I put the other male, I mean, the other female with that pair. So I now have a trio. So two trios and a pair. This is the only pair that's left. All the add-ons have been acting up. StreamYard, Restream, Streamlabs. Yeah, I saw when I came back to make the stream that things have changed here on Restream a lot, and I'm not sure if I'm extremely happy with that. Um, which is fine. I'll look into some other stuff, see if I can't get things better. Welcome in, Fishcapades. Let's see. Well, I think it's been long enough. I have some news. I am making changes in the fish room. I am getting some of my favorite fish. And no, it's not Medaka. Favorite cichlid. Yeah, it's my favorite cichlid. I'm planning on getting a tank for. Do y'all know what it is? Oh wait, hear the music play in the background. My blue polar cichlid babies are looking so amazing. They grew up so much while I was on vacation. Jeff, if I had the time to invest, I would go straight OBS. Yeah, I'm thinking, I'm looking into that honestly. I've played around with it a little bit. It's just not as intuitive as any of the streaming platforms, and it is a time sink, definitely. No, I do love Oscars, but I love these more. They're flat little fish. Not little, but kind of little. I'm gonna bring up. In a few minutes, I'll bring up the page the fish that I'm getting and planning for, and the whole reason I'm redoing my fish room because they need a large tank, which I am happy to give them. Yep, it is discus. I'm definitely super excited to let y'all know that I will soon be the proud owner of some discus fish. Yep, discus. One of the most beautiful cichlids, in my opinion. Definitely the flattest. But yeah, I will be getting some discus. I'm looking at, well, I already bought 4 of these. I can type, I swear. I bought 4 of these already. And I am waiting to set up my tank to go grab them. So I'm working on everything. Gonna get them once I get my tank. I will be quarantining them while their tank cycles. And but these ones are the ones that I already got. I got 4 of these yellow pigeon blood discus already. I already bought them. They're teeny tiny, little babies. So lots of work to raise them up. And take care of them, and I'm super excited to get the tank up and running and fully cycled and get the discus in. So I'm really excited. We'll be seeing let's see, the discus that I'm getting are going to be around 2.5 to 3 inches, somewhere in the middle of there. Um, which is, I guess, the best time to buy the young discus. And I'm looking at a 75-gallon, and I'm looking at 125 all used. So we'll see what we'll definitely see what is going on. Welcome, Fishworks. We'll definitely see what's going on when the time comes, but it should be interesting, at least. I'm definitely really excited to be able to get these guys again. If y'all didn't know, I had some discus before in a 200-gallon before I took down all my tanks a couple years ago, that passed away due to the discus plague, which was really sad. And I swore off discus for a while, but definitely one of my favorite cichlids. I don't know why that shrimp is just running into the wall. We're going to ignore that one. I don't know. Sometimes these shrimps are strange, but they definitely give great entertainment to the cardinal tetras So I guess they are worth it, even if they are in quarantine and possibly dying. So yeah, I got to basically recap. I got some cool stuff when I went to the convention, including some killifish. I met a lot of cool people. I think I said earlier who I was with. I met New Local Austin for the first time. I met up with Eddie from Vibes. So that was fun. Everybody was pretty cool. Um, I definitely should have stayed at the hotel. That was my mistake. Definitely, when I go to the Clash, I will be staying at the hotel. I'm not doing that again. It was just basically it was more expensive for me to stay away from the hotel than it was to just get a room there. I had to travel for food. I had to travel to get to the convention every day, and it was just a pain, honestly. And you know, all in all, the convention was fun. Definitely not the most organized thing in the world. No hate. There was a lot of issues that I saw. A lot of fish died. That wasn't amazing. A lot of things got pushed back and forth. Um, Things didn't go as planned. Um, it was all right though. All in all, the speakers were nice. Like their presentations and whatnot were always interesting. I do have a problem that when like people are great at speaking, um, I get tired. So I didn't make it through a ton of them, and that's a compliment because they're great at speaking. It makes me tired. It's like getting read a story when you're a child. You're exhausted because you're at a convention. I wish I could have made it. Um, Honestly, it was fun, like for the people, but definitely more of a good socializing thing, more than and like going to like talks and stuff. The talks were good. The people were good. I want to attend a Florida, Texas, East Coast, and West Coast event over time. I am interested in more local events. Um, I think that as long as it's in Texas, I'll be able to go. It's not that bad. I am obviously planning on going to the Keystone Clash this year. I don't know if it will be a yearly thing for me, but I definitely want to go this year for obvious reasons. The wedding and just me being really excited to see people again. I'm also looking to bring some fish with me. They'll be hanging out in my room, specifically medacas and guppies. if anybody is interested in those. Let me know before September if you're going to the Keystone Clash. Also, I have a room. So if y'all know anybody that wants to split a room, um, let me know. They can contact me at my email address. Just CC is aquaescapes@gmail.com. And I mean, I don't really care who it is. I'm not going to be in my room that long, just for sleep. Let's see. Welcome in, Craig. Craig's Catfish Cave. But please, if you know anybody that needs a roommate, I do have a room. It's 2 beds. Definitely have an extra bed and some floor. If anybody wants to split a room. Oh my goodness. It is going to be real interesting. That's for sure. Let's see. The Cardinals are looking real bright. We like that. I don't know. I'm still looking for a tank. I'm looking secondhand, so it's going to take a little bit. I'm hoping to have the discus in once I get the tank. CC, are you on Fishcord? I am on Fishcord. Fishcord, I think. Hold on one second. I'm looking. Fishcord. Aha, yes. I am on Fishcord. Yes, I am. I found it on my phone. There we go. All right. Somebody had once said that there was like a chat or something for finding people that wanted rooms, but like I cannot find it at all. I'm pretty sure it was on Fishcord, wasn't it? Maybe it's like an invite thing. Yeah. Those fishy events. I'm gonna post on the fishy events thing. Welcome in, Aquarium Fantasy. I would mention Stephen P is the one to ask. Yes, it should be on Fishcord. Okay. I would message Scotty. He would know. Okay. How are you, CCs? I am good. A little tired. You know, same old, same old. It is late though. Let's see. All right. Well, I was getting to the end, so I will be on Wednesday. I do not know if I will be on at 10 Central Wednesday or 1 a.m. Well, 12:30 Central Thursday morning. 1:30. 12:30, 1:30. I think it's 12:30 when New Local Austin ends. So I'm either going to be on before New Local Austin or after New Local Austin. We'll see. I have a bunch of books to share with y'all. We won't be like reading anything or anything, but I do definitely want to show y'all the books that I got. I think it's going to be like a regular vertical live because this whole thing with um Restream has kind of put me off of it for the second. So I want like a little extra time to to figure out what's going on here. What breeding projects are you working on? I am currently working on Neocardinas. I have some fire painted reds that I'm trying to breed. I just got 3 new types of killifish I'm looking to breed. As always, the Madakas I'm breeding. And as of right now, I think that's it. Um, always snails, too. Gambusia and guppies kind of just breed on their own. And I'm sure they'll explode in population once I pop them outside. Oh, yeah. So on Wednesday, I will be streaming. I'm just going to show some books that I got, like all the books that I have. I finally got a new bookshelf. I got some books while I was at the convention. And I might show some of the other stuff that I got at the convention too. So it'll be definitely easier when I'm holding my phone and can kind of show you stuff instead of just being here at my computer. I've never bred neon tetras before. How hard are they? The neon tetras, cardinal tetras, black neon tetras, all of those are moderate difficulty. They're not like super hard, but they're definitely not easy. Are you still working on any rice fish lines? Yes. I am working on, of course, the Madakas. I am creating my own line. I have kind of, I did lose all of my big eye Orochis to an incident, and then I lost some more um, due to the temperature changing. So I still have like around 10 lines that I'm working on. Um, I have a lot of I have a lot of Medaka. I have a lot of them. Um, too many actually. I'm trying to like condense everything. I did finally finish sorting everyone. Now I'm working on. I just got Echo of the Moons, which I'm trying to breed out. Um, and then I'd like to introduce those genetics to the line that I'm working on. And hopefully that works well. And then I'll have my own line. I think that once I cross the Echo of the Moons um, with the fish that the line that I'm working on. I think that will be done. I think that's what it was missing. The Echoes of the Moons are the Medaka that I got from Japan. Do you have a video on breeding the neon tetras? I can make one with the cardinal tetras. It should be pretty much the same. Um, just a basic walkthrough is that you pull them and you basically put a pair in RO water with some tannins and wait. Um, Mark's Aquatics. Hey, watch this guy. He shows how to breed a lot of fish. Just gonna pop that up there. So y'all can see it better. And the replay can see it. I've had some plant eating problems in the neon tetra tank. So CC, that would be nice. Yeah. I wanted to do a video about how a lot of my old past breeding projects. So would probably be after that. I would like to talk about like just in general things that I've bred. I want to talk about my first breeding project, right? Like when I came in and I was like, oh, I want to breed something. I really got into this hobby like as an adult, breeding a mono shrimp, which, you know, I was pretty successful at. And selling a mono baby is probably why I'm still in the hobby today. So I'd like to do that. Just go over all my past breeding projects and kind of walk through them and their difficulty. And then I'd like to do all of my current breeding projects. Mark quit, unfortunately. Why? Well, oops, I lost y'all. Hold on. But all right. Dave is entering as well. Okay. All right. Well, I missed y'all so much. I will be live on Wednesday. I will make my decision if I'm going to stream at 10 or 1. Leaning towards like the 9:30, 10 that I used to do. I'm not sure. And I'm going to show you all my books. Some of the stuff that I got at the convention is a little treat. It's probably going to be a vertical. So I'm going to have the spam filters on heavy. And then I'll be back next week with some more mindless bottling. You know, I love doing this, just getting on and talking about fish. I might bring you all around next week and show you like the quarantine setup, and like we'll check in on the coolie loaches, and we'll do we'll check on the Manakas. We'll look at all the tanks and stuff. It'll be fun, you know. Definitely something a little bit looser than me sitting at the computer and talking at y'all, you know. Just get up and watch the fish, you know. Hello, blue blade fish. The Killies are all right. I had one pass away, but with all the traveling and stuff, I wasn't surprised. It was one of the two pairs that I got, so not a huge deal. I just put the other female in with that pair. So now I have a trio. Just let me know, CC. Sunday is easier for me, but I will have a pop up unboxing sometimes this week. I'm looking at going a little bit later anyway. I stay up real late, but we'll work it out. I mean, I don't mind, honestly. Um, I just stream and talk, like that's all I'm here for, man. Alrighty. Well, it was nice seeing everybody. I I think I'm gonna head out now, and I'll see y'all on Wednesday for Oh, okay. That is actually good. They bring it. Well, they breed well in trios, but if you want a replacement, I can bring one to Taco. I'll message you. I don't know. I don't really mind. The convention was hot, and honestly, everybody else is doing well. So I was expecting worse. But I'll message you. We'll talk. Yeah, I like to hang out with you as well. But my bedtime is earlier now. Yeah, yeah. I I'm not sure. We'll figure it out. The stream area gets is getting a little less crowded, except for Sundays apparently. But also there's always Wednesdays. I'm on Wednesdays pretty early. I think I normally go right after Dan's Fish, which is 9:30 Central. So I just started staring at my fish, got lost in them. That's the stuff. All right, y'all. It is almost midnight now. It was amazing talking to y'all. I'm gonna head off. I will see you Wednesday. Uh, Bye. Thanks for the